Welcome in once again to the Yugioh Fresh Off the Press community, where we analyze the current posts, trends, and forecast of the Yu-Gi-Oh markets. We're here to feed that endless eternal Yu-Gi-Oh cardboard market watch addiction, guys. You guys already know. Feel the great vibes, feel the great energy, day by day by day. This is the constant for you guys, man. Hopefully you guys are appreciating, other content, man. This video had great feedback. Wow, 1.6K views, man. This community, we continue to grow. It's all thanks to you guys. Remember, 4K, we're doing a 40 Billy giveaway via 4 10 Billy TCG player gift cards. So make sure you subscribe, ring that bell. Don't miss out. Don't be that guy paying that premium. No. Don't be that guy missing out on our channel giveaways. This will be a jam-packed video, guys. A lot of work went into this one. I won't lie. I really wanted to talk about this, like last week. But just creating this video, a lot of work went into it. Because I wanted to discuss just my personal opinion on what cards I believe might be reprinted in the 25th anniversary Rarity Collection 2 right here, guys. Remember, end of May, we'll be receiving this product that everyone now is hyped. So many cards that can be reprinted, man. Hopefully Konami comes through for the community. I just want them to target all player bases, all niches where it's a retro format, modern Yu-Gi-Oh, Edison, Go, Tengu Plant, Hat format, those formats. Just reprint some of those cards that need reprints while also satisfying meta-relevant cards, meta-relevant sets that we'll discuss in today's episode. So a lot of cards and a lot of cardboard to go through. So don't forget, guys, this product is coming out again end of May. Can't wait. 7 different rarities once again. We already know a couple other cards coming out. Access Code Talker, some alternate art reprints, silent cards. Look at that, hand traps, left and right, planet cards. Here's the alternate art. So it's beautiful that we're gonna get access to this card relatively soon. I mean, time is flying by. I mean, we're already in February, and just a couple of months down the road, boom, we'll be having this product on or in our hands once again. I'm super excited. I can't wait. But again, I mean, what can Konami reprint inside of this? Then we look right. The sets that are set to come, right before this, no. I mean, I think Konami will leave these sets for reprint, maybe in the tens, if not then the year after, as usual. But, they can start off with Legendary Duelist, Soul Burning Volcano, and backwards. I mean, can they sneak some Age of Overlord reprints? Who knows, man? Valiant Smashers too recent. I don't see that happening. But you never know. Again, this video is all about speculation. I don't work for Konami. I don't know what reprints they're going to choose. We're just speculating here, having some fun, entertaining ourselves with the possibility of deciphering what reprints can come in such a great broken Yu-Gi-Oh product, which is the Rarity Collection 2. So my humble opinion, my speculative opinion would be to start off from here on back. Who knows? Maybe nothing gets reprinted from here, maybe nothing from here and things of that nature. But I believe, that Legendary Duelist, Soul Burning Volcano, Duelist Nexus, Battles of Legend Monsters Revenge, Wild Survivor, Syak, all the way back to Amazing Defenders and Photon Hypernova would be the targets, of reprints. Maybe even some of the Power of the Elements card that we'll discuss today. That's how far back that I'm speculating, guys. So, let's dig in. Let's start with Maze of Memories, guys. Maze of Millennia came and went. Set just came out. Bonfire, all the hype. It's crazy that in Maze of Millennia, they could have reprinted cards from Maze of Memories, like Axel Synchro Stardust Dragon, like Guardian Chimera, like Wake Up Your Elemental Hero. Just great targets. Even Blackluster Soldier, Legendary Swordsman were all cards that couldn't receive their first ever reprints over there. A year later, in another Maze product, it would have been nice to receive those reprints. But oh well, it didn't happen. So I believe that those cards that I just mentioned are prime targets to be reprinted in the 25th Rarity Collection 2, because it's a major reprint set, and it's about that time that those cards, again, from this set get squeezed in, about 4 to 5 from a side set. We're going to start with the side sets, guys. So, again, that's what I'd be doing That's my humble opinion with regards to this set. If I was Konami, I would choose those cards and sneak them in, slide them in with 7 different rarities for all those cards. That would be nice from Maze of Memory. So again, Axel Synchro Stardust Dragon would be one. I mean, was pushing 36s, almost 40s, now back down to 30s, 31s to the mean here with the 6 wall. I'm at 32s and yeah, 70 listings. Me, if I'd owned this card, I'm giving it back to the community, you know? I'm giving it back to them Billy Bobs and to the masses like this, that they're wanting to come in. Look at that. Man, speaking of Billy Bob, you know, there's not gonna be a lot of episodes where we don't refer to Billy Bob. Why? Because look at this, man. Just today, my guy paid 45 bills, man. And look at that, man. 50 bills yesterday. Nah. That's a 20 bill on top of the MSRP, man. Look at that. Billy Bobs are gonna come in and buy these 7. Man, I'm gonna leave it at that. Guys, I'd be done, but man, God bless these people. These sellers selling these cards for those prices now. When the card gets reprinted, this is gonna be in the teens and then maybe even single digits. So be like them. You know, list your copies. Again, that's what I'd be doing. I wouldn't be holding on to this card. It's been around more than a year. Its reprint is, you know, I can smell it, man. We always get that reprint hunch here at the Fresh Off the Press community. That doesn't mean it's 100% guaranteed. But the longer that the card passes by without a reprint, the more likely and more probable is that it gets a reprint and the eventual reprint set, in this case for this year, the 25th Rarity Collection 2. Let's see what happens. Same from Guardian Chimera, this ultra rare. No way I'm leaving 20 bills on the table, guys. This card will probably be 50%, half off, you know, sooner rather than later. Look, listings are coming in the teens already. I don't want to see this card go on the 10s and eventually 5s if it gets a reprint. Don't take this for granted. This opportunity to plus and profit, don't leave that on the table. Please, guys, recycle your purchasing power. What you can buy today with this money, you know, it's not the same that you can get tomorrow. You can sell this card today, then you can invest 20 bills later, or even get multiples of this card down the line at way cheaper prices if you sell today. That's just my humble opinion. This card, if it's not in the 20, again, most of these cards we'll be talking today, if it's not in the 25th Rarity Collection 2, I feel like they'll be reprinted elsewhere anyways, regardless. I'm just talking about these cards getting reprinted in the Rarity Collection 2, but if not, somewhere else, I wouldn't be holding these cards. Just no. I mean, does that mean, Jay? But that doesn't mean that we're getting reprints for sure. That's true. So if you're playing the card, if you want to keep it, that's on you. I just put the information out there and what I would be doing and why I believe such things when we analyze the charts, when we analyze the supply and the length of time that the card has been out for. You know, you analyze those factors and you make a decision. Same for Wake Up Elemental, your Elemental Hero. Me, spiking. Look at this. Card is essentially testing the previous all-time high. Right here, right now. So, I mean, there's massive walls at China, I won't lie. But if these get gobbled up, then it pierces through the all-time high into price discovery mode and starts its parabolic advance. Me, if I'd owned the card, that's what I would be waiting. For us to pierce the previous all-time high of 1385s. If you wake up one day and this card is 14s and above, essentially here on out, that's it. 3 pages only, 26 listings. That's it, man. Your boy, selling. I mean, honestly, me should probably be selling right now, but I understand if you wait until we're up here and beyond, because the demand is here. Like we've always said for this card, the hero community don't play. They always want their cards, and here's the proof in the pudding. You know what I mean? And then we have Blackluster Soldier, Legendary Swordsman. This one made a new local high right now. Same deal. It's attempting to go back to the previous pivot high here, $8.64. And if it breaks that, then it'll be a double-digit card. But for now, still under 7 billies. So a lot of one-ups, though. But me, I wouldn't be holding this. That doesn't mean, hey, you never know. Maybe it doesn't get a reprint. But I wouldn't be risking that right now. I prefer to sell it now, wait when the Rarity Collection 2 gets leaked. You know, then, oh, okay, it's not there. We rebuy it. Or, oh, it's there. Then you're like, okay. And you reassess, you know. That's the smart move. Then continuing on to the next side set is Wild Survivors. I believe is right about that time for this set to be reprinted. in the 25th Rarity Collection. You know, Vanquish Souls is a deck that has been represented competitively. It's taken over events and things of that nature. But most of these cards are going down considerably. It's like people are smelling that these will get reprinted. Look at that, single digis. Now, this one is attempting to pierce the single digi range into the single digi range as well. And look, even this one that is getting an ultimate rare print in OTS Tournament Pack 24. Used to be 23s, more than that. Yeah, almost 25s, even 30s at one point, I think. Wow, almost single digis, insanity. New all-time low for this card. I mean, the OT's around the corner, so that makes sense in a way. But this one won't get any easier to get unless it gets reprinted, as we do expect, to happen. In the 25th Rarity. Look, I have the Ultras here, Ground Xeno. It should get reprinted. I don't know if it will, but I would at least reprint these top 3 cards in the 25th Rarity. And that's it. You know what I mean? Because these need reprints. They're the main cards. Maybe these 4 up here. Those Ultras need reprints, man. It's about that time. So yeah, it'd be nice to get these cards in 7 different rarities. As these cards are played. Obviously Vanquish, and then Ground Xeno for Dinos. So again, Ground Xeno here used to be 25, spiked up to 40s, mid 40s, retrace back down with a playset here at 36, 37s. But really is a 40 Billy card. Like I said, you're selling to the hype. All-time high. That's it. Price discovery mode, a little bit of a retracement. Yes, could it go up? Sure. Maybe even a 50s. But if I had it down here, I would be taking pluses and profits off the table and live to fight another day. Stake your soul. Look at that. Used to be 18s pushing 20s. Now dumping back down to the scene of the crime. As we can see here. Wow. You even have some single digi deals. No way. Look, the chart hasn't caught up, bro. It's previous all-time low. Not a good sign for this card. You know what I mean? The demand is still here, but the supply is coming in. I'd be one of these guys selling up here before this card is under 5 billies once it gets its reprint. Then we have Amazing Defenders. What a set, right? Hydrant just got a reprint in Turbulence as well. So the Rescue Ace cards got reprinted in Maze of Millennia. But again, we have Pureleys. Don't forget, those Pureleys are still single print, and the Mechanicals as well. So those are 2 of the archetypes from this set that still need reprints that I expect, they should get reprinted sooner rather than later, and they would look beautiful inside the 25th Rarity Collection too. So again, we have Pirelli. You guys, it's tomatoes. Currently at all-time lows based on the charts. As you can see, under 15s. Yeah. Again, I'd be selling this. I'd be taking advantage of this before this is single digits and eventually under 5s. You can see the clear downtrend, guys. Clear downtrend. You can see, wow, in the yearly chart, lower highs and lower lows. The trend is your friend until the end. This tough one. This is a tough one, and it seems like it's trying to break the previous pivot low of 14 bills. So you see this at 13s, run. We'll probably hit 10s, eventually 5s after the reprint. That's just what I'm seeing with the charts. No strength, just a downtrend, and yeah. So we move on to Mechanical Water Arabeski. Believe we talked about, or Arabeski, I don't know. We talked about this one not too long ago, hitting all-time, well, not all-time, but pivot low. We broke this pivot low back here, 9 to 10s right there, and now we went all the way down to 7s. That's not good, guys. Not a good sign. We went from all-time high to a new pivot low. Not good. So again, a little bit of a rebound lately. So what your boy would do, sell. I would sell this. Does that mean that this can 2x from me? Yeah, anything can happen. But the big scheme of things, I believe hard cards to get like these, from sets like these, they're going to get reprinted eventually, especially a deck that has gotten results, at the regional level and the competitive scene needs a reprint for those people that want to play it. Same for Ohime, Manifested Mechanical here. All-time lows. Yeah, all-time lows. Wow. That's a sign. It's a sign. Don't let this be single digits and below before you decide to dump this card to the Billy Bobs before the reprint comes around the line. Then we have Legendary Duelist Soul Burning Volcano. Okay, I have a couple of cards that I believe that might get reprinted in here. Is it a couple or just, yeah, it's just one. I mean, the one that most people would want is this one. The most expensive one, honestly, would be Salomon Great Raging Phoenix. Card used to be 7 bills. And on the yearly, trend is your friend until the end. Look at that. Men lie, women lie, the charge don't lie. New all-time high, price discovery. Excuse me, guys. So me, that's what I'd be doing, man. I'd be selling this card up here, you know, maybe 40s if I want to get greedy. Could have hit 50s, of course, but I don't know, man. Look at that. There's a couple of deals, then 37s. I would wait to 40s, and then I would dump this. Hey, maybe it doesn't get a reprint anytime soon. That's true. That's a possibility. But me, this is what I want you guys to take out of this video. We know we're getting a 25th rarity collection too. They can't reprint everything. That's true. That's another fact. But they could reprint a lot of things that we might own. So I'm just unloading, man. I'm not risking it. I'm not thinking twice. I'm not, what if they don't reprint it? No. We unload now. We think about all that later. Once we get that 25th rarity list, then you can come back and be like, okay, what did I sell? Should I pick these back up? Do I think these are going to go back up? And things of that nature. That's a video for another day. Down the line, once we have that information. But for now, we're not risking it for the biscuit. Now, this particular card, I can see meta play, so I understand its demand. So it is what it is. If you need it to play, I can respect that. But if you have any extras and this is 40 to 50s, man, excuse me, could it be 60s? Could it be, yeah, anything is possible. Ultra rare though, man. It's a stretch, man. That's just what I'd be doing. We have Battles of Legend Crystal Revenge. Okay, so we went as back as Battles of Legend Crystal Revenge. As we can see here, just a couple of cards that I would take note of to reprint. This was in the 25th Rarity Collection 1, so they might come back. This one was there as well. So look, Crow. We need crows, man. We need crows in Rarity Collection 2. This is it, man. Look at that. This ultra rare right now, it's already pushing a Billy 50. I wouldn't be surprised if it's $2 sooner rather than later. That's what your boys waiting for. I have a stack of like 20 or 30 of these that your boys unloading. I mean, this card though is good because it's using Edison at 2s as a multi-format card like we've always talked about. You do have the massive walls of China, but it would be beautiful to have 7 different rarities of this card. And I think it's a prime target. Why? Because I don't think this card has a Starlight, but not a QCSR yet. So if they would ask me, you know, if we go, man, where is it, man? Let me just see it real quick, guys. Where is that? I don't know why I closed it. My bad. So if we come here, let me just see here real quick. Give me a second. That's my bad. Let me see, man. See here real quick. Let's go to products, booster packs. Okay, so right here, booster packs. Let me see right here. Let me just see. Give me a second, guys. My bad. So we have Crow. Yes. Let me just see. I'll get back to that in a bit. I'll just leave it open right there. But as I was saying, guys, I'm gonna be selling it sooner rather than later. That's just me. That's just your boy. I wouldn't be holding on to this card. The risk factor. Risk factor. You don't want to hold on to this card. Look, this card came out in Battles of Legend Crystal Revenge. It was a prime target to be a QCSR. Or a Starlight Rare in this case. It already had a Starlight Rare. But you guys get, yeah, this one came before QCSRs were around. But still, DD Crow is a prime target as a quarter century secret rare, in my humble opinion. Didn't come out in the tins. Didn't come out in any other reprint set. So the 25th Rarity Collection 2, this is what I want to talk about. Now that I remember. If we click here, look at that. Look at that. Come on now, man. Connect the dots. Just like we were, you know, Connect 4. You know what I mean? Like when we were little. Look at all the hand traps they're reprint. Just look at it. Troll, Ghost Soldier, Ghost Mourner, Fantastical Dragon. You're telling me they're not going to reprint Crow? But Jay, there's no way for you to know. You're right. You're right. Maybe they don't. Talking about probabilities. To me, there's a higher than 50% chance that they reprint Crow in here when you analyze it. No QCSR yet. Also a hand trap. A bunch of hand traps are coming. And it's time for DD Crow to have a QCSR and 7 different rarities. That's going to be beautiful. It's going to be beautiful. So me, I have the Speed Duel one. That I believe I'll also unload. I just have 2 Speed Duel ones. I wanted the secret rare. I wanted a play set, but I wasn't able to get that into my hand. So your boy, look at it. I got 40 bills, man. You think I won't lie. It looks beautiful. It looks beautiful in my Edison deck, my side deck, but I have some crows that I bought at like 75 cents, so that's $1.50. So you're telling me, $1.50, 40 bills, you know what I mean? And this thing might get 7 different rarities. I ain't risking it for the biscuit. Now, if it gets 7 different rarities, I might come back to these. Why? Because this card is just beautiful. It's beautiful. The speed duel effect on quality control, it's just prime, man. But yeah, just letting you guys know I'm selling this. Man. Sooner rather than later. I'm waiting for twos. Hopefully the walls of China get gobbled up so your boy can plus and profit. Hopefully you guys can do it as well. I expect it. It's coming in the 25th rarity collection. Just gave you my explanation. Man, we're 20 minutes in, man. Yikes, man. This is gonna be another 40 bills, 40 minute video. I mean, I'm enjoying it. Hopefully you guys are as well. Most of my community, you say you guys love long videos. So, here we are. We're at it. Hopefully you guys appreciate the grind, effort, the passion, the love, the joy that we put into these videos. Appreciate all your comments. Don't forget to subscribe, as it really does help out me in the channel. Ring that bell. Make sure you guys stay informed. Participate in our giveaways. Guys, we have Clockwork Knight, single print from Battles of Legend, Crystal Revenge. I believe is a prime target for Rarity Collection 2. Why? This card is chilling McMillan here at the double digi range, hovering right under the all-time high with an R09 here at around 11, 62 listings. And yeah, single print from Battles of Legend Crystal Revenge. I think this would be a good one to slide in. It'd look beautiful in 7 different rarities. Let's see what Konami decides to do. And then let's get a Toon card in the 25th rarity collection too. Please, we have people that love Toons in the community. I always forget your name, but I know who you are. I always answer your comment. I think it's Genesis, if I'm not mistaken. I'm bad with names, man. But shout out, to the person. I think I'm right. But always commenting, Jay, we need Toons. I love Toons, and I share the same love. I love Toons as well. And hopefully, we get a reprint. Imagine PUR, PCRs, PSRs, man. All the P's, all the R's, you know what I mean? Like, that'd be great for this card. That, yeah. This is the second print, as the Ultra first at OGs and the CR. So what? This is like the third thing. So it'd be nice, though. 7 different rarities for this one. Definitely needs a reprint at 8 bills. I wouldn't be surprised to wake up one day and see it as at double digi. So this could be a prime candidate for that set. And we have Power of the Elements, Pote. A lot of cards that still need a reprint from this set. Aurora already got a reprint. But look, Starter got a reprint. No, single print. Sprite Blue got a reprint. Technically, yes, with an OTS OT. But come on now, we need a more readily available print. Kurikara Divine Carnage got a reprint. Sure, it has a Starlight. And it got an OT, but we need, again, another readily available print. So again, those are just a couple of examples. Let's go one by one, and then there's another 2 here as well. But this one, Banlist went up to 15s. Your boy sold into the hype. Now it's what? Okay, that's a deal, but it's really, man. Wow, 9 bills, almost double digits. This card needs a reprint, Konami. Come on now. Needs a reprint. It'd be a great target for us to get this card in the 25th rarity collection too. Same as Sprite Blue. Man, this card would look beautiful in 7 different rarities. It's weird that Konami hasn't reprinted this. Maybe they planned for this all along. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. And yeah, this is 16 bills. Cheap, very, very cheap price for this card at 16s. Yeah, essentially at all-time lows. So yeah, this is one. Again, I sold my Sprite deck core because I'm just expecting reprints for this one way or another. Once the reprints come, I'll rebuild Sprite because I love the engine, the deck, and everything. But I'm protecting my purchasing power. I had Ultimate Rare, sold them, at higher prices, and yeah, I think this would be nice to stick in the rarity collection too, just like Divine Carnage. Kurikara, again, at all-time lows for the secret rares right here. As you can see, boom, 20 bills, flat, 20 bills. I mean, that's 0%. So 2150 for the secret rare. That is not bad for a card that has a broken effect. And that, it's attempting to go back down to the teens, to the all-time lows. And could sure use a reprint, though, more readily available print. We have Ultimate Slayer, another one from Pote that still has yet to get its first official reprint. It came in Power of the Elements in 2 versions, but no reprint after that. And yeah, this card, I mean, me, I'd be selling this card. That's just me. I mean, great card. That's all good and well, but we're back down to 15s, and I wouldn't be surprised to go back down and revisit the all-time lows and maybe head into the single-digit range. You can see a lot of play sets here. The supplies coming in, so yeah, make sure you guys make those considerations. And then we have obviously Gigantic Sprite, another single print. This card needs a print right now. It is $4 or $5, you know, it's not nothing too crazy, but at the same time, we just want a reprint, man, in a different rarity. And hopefully these Sprite cards are sneaked into the rarity collection too. Guys, don't forget, link in the description down below. Triple T's cards like this, you can come in, take advantage of the 15 Billy discount code right here. Check out the short form content platforms, the Discord, over 300 people. We continue to grow. For the new people, check out the podcast if you haven't done so already, and the friends of the channel. These guys are amazing. And like we said earlier today, don't forget to subscribe, ring that bell, really does help out. And destroy the like button as well, as it helps out with the algo. And make sure you guys participate in our 410 Billy TCG player gift card giveaway by making sure you're subscribed right here and ringing that bell. And so you can stay informed, guys, with our fresh off the press content. None of this content is official financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. Look at that. Talking about Triple T's. Again, you can get this for 25s and a couple of shekels. That's not bad, man. Not bad. Such a broken card. Part of the meta, guys. And yeah, we have Photon Hypernova. Another one. We already got a reprint of this card and of a couple of other cards, but most of these are still single print, man. Most of these are still single print. So again, big welcome Labyrinth has to come in the rarity collection too. I mean, it's about that time, man. It's about that time. You know what I mean? As we can see, wow, this card is back into the teens. Wow, the supply is coming in. Thankfully, your boy sold off 4 copies. We ate good. And now we're living to fight another day. And I'm expecting this to be reprinted, because even though the price is going down heavily, that doesn't mean that the card is like still needs a reprint. Because if it stays up here, then you know it's still expensive. You still need 3. So big welcome Labyrinth is a prime target from the 25th rarity collection, in my opinion. And we have Cash Theosis, another one that still has a single print version. It just spiked up, made a new pivot high, but lower than the previous one right here. So that's a good jump. But again, me, I'd be selling around here. I'd be selling this card. If you can sell this at above 20s, that's what I'd be doing. Could it keep going up? Sure, to 25s, maybe even 30s. Anything is possible. But again, this card should be getting a reprint soon, one way or another, especially with a rarity collection looming on, you know, onwards and upwards. Guys, Castira Rise Art, another single print from Photon Hypernova. As we said, this one is at an all-time high. We covered it the other day. So again, this one pushing almost 20s. That's too expensive. It needs a reprint. Let's see what happens. Same for Grand Guignol, the Dust Dragon, still a single print. Look at that. Look at this uptrend, man. Like a staircase up, you know, to the second floor of your house for those that live, you know, in 2-story houses there. 28 listings, 16 bills, pushes 20s, 3 pages, 28 listings. And look at that. Sales, man. Already, man. People coming in. The demand is strong. And you guys want to make sure that you sell into this latest hype. Why? Because eventually this card is getting a reprint. If not in the rarity collection, then somewhere else. Somewhere else for sure. Then we have Gravekeeper's Inscription. This one's a good one. And again, for 8, almost 9s, it'll push double digits soon, even though you have massive walls of China here. They're not near mint. You know what I mean? So, yeah. This will be a double digit card sooner rather than later. But eventually, it needs a reprint as well. And I believe that the 25th rarity collection should take some of these cards from Photon Hypernova and give us that additional reprint. Same for Gigantic Champion Sargus. Another one that needs a reprint, still a single print. We do have a couple of deals here and there. But, yeah. Cards like these definitely need to be reprinted soon. Then we have Cyan, guys. Wow. What a core set. I won't lie. What a core set, guys. What a core set is this one. I'd be selling, man. Honestly. We just don't know. I mean, we already know that the planets are getting reprinted, so something is getting reprinted from this core set already. So again, all of these high-end cards, don't be that guy holding down, man. No need that. Don't hold the fallen knife, man. We let it go. We let the fallen knife go by selling. We don't want to be them guys, holding them bags if we can avoid them, guys. You know, again, Chaos Angel, a card that has so much demand. Imagine this card getting 7 different rarities. Wow, it'd be amazing. It'd be unexpected per se. And yeah, look at that. This card cleaned this up janitor style. 70 bills. That's a 0%er. But yeah, it's around 70s. That's $60 too much for me. You know what I mean? We need 7 different rarities for this card, and it looks beautiful. It's in Sayak. People don't expect reprints, so keep that in mind anytime soon. But the rarity collection this year might alter some things with the reprint cycle, and I wouldn't be that guy risking. If you have any extras, I would be unloading a card that is extremely hard to get, has retained its value throughout time, but at the same time, in a couple of months, it could possibly receive the 7 rarity treatment. Same for Guiding Quem. A little bit of a spike here. It's 40s. We clean this up real quick. Towards the bottom of the page is 45s, but same deal. You know what I mean? I'd be making sure, if I don't need it, whatever, have extras, I'd just be getting rid of this card. Could it go back up? Yeah, retest the previous high of 73. Sure. Be triple digits one day. I doubt it, but it's possible. But what is probable? Probable is this card doesn't exceed 50s in the near future, and then it goes back down as we get closer to the speculative phase of the rarity collection 2, where we could maybe have a reprint of this card. So, let's see what happens. And we have Bestial Dispater, one that we talked when we were at 40s to 45s. We said, guys, we had this target all the way since back, down here. We said that was a possibility, and it happened. Now it retraced back down to the mean with a pivot low lower than the previous one, so that's not good. That's not good. This card is showing weakness now at 30s, and I wouldn't be surprised to see 25s, maybe even the teens down the line, especially, again, the closer that we get, to possibly, excuse me, reprinting this card. Man, 30 minutes in. H2O, guys. Man, excuse me, guys, man. Been yapping here for half an hour. Man, you guys are amazing. If you're still here, I don't know what to say, man. I just don't. And my bad. I know I take pauses sometimes in between market watches, maybe affects the flow of things, but I just have to, man. It is honestly a privilege. Shout out to my members just randomly. All 29, 30. Did we get to 30, man? I don't even know. Shout out to who were the latest, Sam, Jorge, all the new guys, and the OGs, and the rest of the community. You guys are the street MVPs. Jay, that's all good and well, but continue on to the next one. We have Duelist Nexus, a set that everyone forgot about. No one remembers Duelist Nexus anymore. Everyone's into the rarity collection, and Phantom Nightmares coming out, and Age of Overlord continues to pump out value and this and that. Don't forget about Duelist Nexus, man. There's a couple of hidden gems in here, my humble opinion. Let's discuss a couple of ones that I believe might be reprint targets in the rarity collection too, starting with Revolution Synchron. This card was 33s not too long ago, spiking strong from the all-time lows, but here we see that we're on our way to revisit the previous low, so it could be a W-shaped recovery, or if it breaks the lows, then it just continues the downtrend down, making new all-time lows. So we'll keep an eye out for this one. But yeah, essentially this card is 25 billies, 96 listings, so yeah, it could use a reprint if a reprint does come for this. This one will be probably single digits, so especially if it would be 7 different rarities. Me, I sold my copy. It is what it is. I picked it up via trade, came home, sold it. So I don't remember if it was in what, but yeah, we have Crimson Dragon. A card that was 22s, but your boy sold that around, up here into the high teens, and now retracing back down to the mean. It stayed up here in a little bit of a spike. But yeah, the retracement might not be done, but keep in mind, this card might have a second leg up status on this one. Just keep an eye out for it. The next pivot point is 11s, just a hair above double digits. So just keep an eye out for those levels. But right now, 15s is that floor price for this card. And make sure you keep it in mind. And we have Chimera, the King of Phantom Beats, another one from Duelist Nexus. Excuse me, guys. That essentially an all-time lows with this card at single digits right here. And yeah, it'll go under 5s if it gets a reprint. Over 100 listings, and not too many people playing this competitively anymore. Yeah, it's rogue. It could take some games here and there. But yeah, it's crazy to see this card back at single digits when the demand used to be crazy and the downtrend is strong. So me, again, I would be considering selling it because even though it's down here, it can continue down 50%, half off discount. Yes, could we have a spike back up to the teens? Sure, but I doubt we ever get to 20s back again. You never know, but we're just speculating here, especially if it gets a reprint in, the 25th rarity collection, guys. So to close out the video, guys, lastly, my speculation is about retro formats, like Edison, Go, Tengu Plant, right here. These are popular formats that are being supported by Konami themselves. In Team YCS in Vegas, I believe I believe that they're supporting these three formats. So if Konami's already supporting these formats, why don't they take a chance and reprint some of these cards? Some of the Icarus Attack is not as easy to get. Dimensional Prison is not as easy to get. Legacy of Yadagarasu is not as easy to get. Royal Oppression needs a reprint, guys. And this is just one deck of the many decks in Edison. Look, we just got a Pulling the Rug reprint. We could use maybe My Body as a Shield, Fossil Dyna, Snowman Eater. All these cards need reprints, especially some of these Synchro monsters as well. Like Dark End Dragon, Magical Android. Most of these cards need reprints. Yes, like a couple of them, like this one got reprinted. Thought Ruler, Stardust, obviously. Colossal Fighter just came in. Valiant Smashers, Bryo and Hidden Arsenal Chapter 1, and things of that nature. This has a QCSR in the 2023 tin, so this has an ultra cheap. So many of these have reprints, but the ones that don't, come on now, Konami. Slide a couple of these in. This is, one of the best decks in the format. And, and this is just, again, we're talking about staples for the most part. So we want access to them. We want reprints. So hopefully Konami comes through. Again, look, Light Sworns played in multiple formats, especially in Edison, getting 2024 support as well. So come on, Konami. These cards need reprints. Hopefully you reprint most of these. Give us 7 different rarities for Judgment Dragon. Oof. Give us 7 different rarities for Raikou. Definitely need it when commons are $2 to $3. Come on now. So make sure you come through, Konami. Minerva needs a reprint as well. Make it happen for us, hopefully, down the line, guys. And then lastly, from the Edison part is Dimensional Prison, a card that needs a reprint. All versions of this card is essentially above $3. 3 billies. All versions. What is this? Even commons, platinum rares, you name it. All of these versions are $3 and above. And now we need a reprint of this card, guys. Just slide this in Konami in the 25th rarity collection. Us Edison players would appreciate that. And then go. Too many cards to cover. I can make like videos, like just a video out of just this. But again, all of these cards need reprints in the sense from this format, Go format. Some of these have reprints, but I don't think, like Dimension Fusion, I don't think has one. Chaos Sorcerer could use an additional reprint. Obviously, Metamorphosis. Come on now, Konami, stop playing with us. Maybe even another Thunder Dragon. What else? Just so many cards that have been reprint, like Creature Swap, things of that nature, and Speed Duel, but that still have yet to be printed properly. That's what we want. We want reprints, man. Not just for the meta players, not just for the competitive scene, not just for the collectors, but also for the retro format players. Like me, that I'm playing more Edison, more Go right now. Had Edison yesterday, going to Go tomorrow. And hopefully one day I can record those locals. But yeah, man, make sure you keep these cards in mind. Same for Tengu Plant. Maybe we can get some of these reprints. Maybe the Hamster needs a reprint. What else? Raikou, like we said, Chaos Sorcerer, Gores, is getting reprints, but more commons. We need a holographic one for this one as well. Reborn Tengu only has 2 prints. What else? There's just so many targets in here that, could possibly receive reprints for all of these 3 retro formats that I just mentioned that are currently directly supported by Konami. Just so many cardboard, so much cardboard and so many cards and things that we can reprint, so hopefully Konami's listening and they make this happen for us, man, because there's a lot of these cards that need reprints that Konami has been slacking a bit throughout the years, but it's right about that time to make this, make things right. I'm right about now, guys. So again, man, if you made it 40 minutes in, you're the straight MVP, man. If you made it this far out, I'm just eternally grateful. Don't know what else to say other than the fact that I'll just let you guys get out of here. I've already taken 40 minutes of your time, and you lasted all the way out here. Guys, thank you so much for your time, for your support, and for your attention. Stay fresh.